Hey guys, Tyrip here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Today spawning in the north we have Chaemiko playing as human, going for the Archmage first. And from the south we have Lawliet playing as Night Elf with the Keeper. Map is Autumn Leaves, and this one from the Rejuvenation Cup, which I believe invited back like a whole bunch of old school players to compete. Which is very cool. So militia creeping coming through from Chaemiko. Is this going to be a fast expansion or just the camp crypt? Got a fast expansion coming in from Lawliet.
A player's forces
also
are
doing
under
some
attack.
creeping. Taking a while for Chaemiko to finish this camp though. Does so, and the peasants are hanging about, so it looks like that's going to be a fast expansion. Starting up production on that now, as well as a tower coming in. Okay, not going for the cancel. Thought he might send a scout footy, check the lay of the land, but no, leaving all his footmen in place, using them to creep, could, you know, potentially defend his own expansion if that got attacked. Interesting. A lot of times we see, you know, like a scout footman just running around, maybe attacking wisps, doing some scouting, but none of that from Chaemiko so far. And that does mean that he might not be able to cancel this tree. Here comes the Archmage now. Summoning the water elemental. But the Keeper is nearby. Going to entangle that water elemental, shut down the damage.
Are under attack.
Here come the archers, but here come the footmen. It's going to be a tight race. Transport in now. Entangle wears off. It's only level 1. Dispels the water elemental. It's going to be close. The footmen are dropping like flies. Oh man. It looks like it's going to get cancelled though. It's going to cost him 4 footmen though for the trouble, as well as quite a lot of experience. Oh boy. No way. No way. Oh. Oh my god. I was about to have a heart attack, dude. That was a close call. Did cancel it as well. So got the wisp back. So you you get almost no resources cancelling that late when it's on such little amount of health, but at least you don't lose the wisp as well. So, woof, that was a high action start. Close call there for Chaemiko. Late on the scouting of the expansion, but does manage to get the cancel. Doesn't have enough mana for another water elemental, so can't really attack this again. Archmage does have the staff, so can get out of trouble. Looks like an attack potentially from Lawliet. Doesn't have the staff himself. And there we go, AM staffing out to safety. Do have the shop just about to complete. Focus fire onto the AM first. Does have enough to defend though. Popping clarity, popping some healing. It's another regeneration scroll. And the expansion just about complete over here. Lawliet has already completed the tier 2 tick, you know, classic Night Elf stuff. Ticking and expanding at the same time. Now creeping. About halfway through tier 2 at the moment for Chaemiko. This camp, it's a tough one. Uses the Breath of Fire to secure the kill. There goes one archer though, picked off by the Archmage. Focusing down the Ancient of War. That's going to get knocked down fast, but now some pressure onto the AM, who's doing some good blocking, looking for the surround on the Panda. Oh boy, oh, can't quite close it though. Panda able to run out, taking a lot of damage. Archmage could potentially continue and get the kill here. Out of army running some interference though. Either way, killing the Ancient War going to slow down the creeping of Lawliet going forwards. So it's a small win. Did manage to get the big item from that camp. It's a pretty nice one as well. Flute of accuracy. Oh, catches the entangling mine. Gonna slow down the economy of Lawliet even further. They're gonna town portal back for this. It's a short distance. Right on top of the AM who gets entangled. Staffing out to safety. Oh no, staffing into harm's way. Out to the back. I was gonna say, if he leaves his footman behind here, that would be crazy. I imagine he's going to town portal out. Looking for the kill on the Forest Troll Berserker before the exit. Not gonna quite get it though. Okay, we've got one Sanctum, double Sanctums coming up out the back. Already got the Blacksmith. No Rifleman as of yet though. Interesting. Panda second for both players.
A player's forces are under
the
attack.
One, oh no, double laws. Getting a few Dryads going now as well. And food counts very similar at this moment.
A town is under siege.
Ordinarily, we might see a little bit more of a hero level advantage for the Night Elf player. Not the case in this particular match, though. Still very competitive in terms of levels. Okay, managed to detonate. Couple wisps down. Bit of mana off the Archmage as well. Boss magic on those Dryads. What Elementals providing a lot of experience to the Night Elf army, and now with the slow poison from the Dryads as well. Able to pick off these footmen very effectively. Chaemiko trying to go for the deny, unsuccessful though. And getting the AM isolated, does have the ring of protection. But getting chased down. You can see Chaemiko hoping that the entangle will come through and then he can staff out to safety. Lawliet not giving the opportunity, saving the mana on the Keeper. Just trying to do max damage with auto attack. Okay, workshop.
Forces are under attack.
One flying machine out at the moment. Couple priests. Brought in some militia to assist in this fight. Breath of Fires exchanging both directions. There goes one militia. A couple of these Night Elf units starting to get a bit low themselves though. Same story for the Night Elf Panda, also getting a touch low. There's the level up on the Keeper now. And a lot of human units getting picked off as he tries to disengage. He's slow getting these riflemen coming through, and now he's paying the price. Chaemiko losing all his footmen here. I don't think he had defend either. That's why they're getting slaughtered like this. Oh boy. There's a priest. With the fire. But yeah, all but one footy has died so far. Was that 5 in that fight alone? Very, very painful. Lost 2 or 3 militia as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
But has a couple riflemen out now, so can fight back ranged versus ranged. And going to have the ultimate ranged, the mortar teams. Blast through those Dryads real fast. Doesn't have much of a front line though to keep them safe out the back. We've got a couple breakers though incoming eventually. Queued up in production. Damage upgrades for the riflemen and the mortar teams coming through as well. No upgrades yet for the Dryads. We do have Fairy Dragons in production. Ultra Vision coming in now. So yeah, Chaemiko, did get his expansion up quite a lot earlier, so let's have a little bit more gold to burn. But man, he just kind of donated those footmen for free. And that did give Lawliet a big experience advantage. Saying how it's pretty even. You know, Night Elf Panda was about maybe 3/4 a level up, but that was pretty much it. But now, Chaemiko way behind in experience.
Players' forces are under attack.
It's kind of in the area of the map where there's not a lot to creep either. A whole bunch of camps down in the bottom corner for Lawliet. He's making good use of them too. Now Lawliet up to almost 80 food. Chaemiko 10 food behind, he's lagging. So not looking to take a fight yet. Content to creep himself. I'm sure wants to get the level up on the panda, but not going to quite be able to get it from that camp alone. My machine doing some scouting. Checking for a second expansion, not happening yet. Stopping by the shop. Double heal scrolls on the AM. Oh wow, and a heal scroll on the panda and an invul pot. So Chaemiko just absolutely stacking the items right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh wow. Lawliet going for the red camp. And he gets Legion Doomhorn. That's a pretty good item. Dryads with even more mobility from that Unholy Aura. Very, very nice. Helps with the dodges on the mortar teams as well. They're so fast they can get out of harm's way before the mortar shell lands. Oof, double mana pots now on the panda, cashing in a couple items. And here we go, starting up the fighting. One damage upgrade so far.
A player's
story on the breakers.
The town is under siege.
Okay. Good bit of mana flare action there. And that's going to be an early town portal out from Lawliet. Interesting. Doesn't like his positioning. Mortar teams were hiding around the corner there. Getting some pretty good damage done. Gonna repair up those flying machines. Doesn't want to waste any resources. Very efficient of Chaemiko. I like to see it. And I'm guessing the next fight's going to be over the last red camp. And they're going into invis now. Still a big item up for grabs. Got this orange camp over here as well. Lawliet doesn't need the experience so much. I suppose he's getting close to a level 5 panda. Chaemiko is still lagging way behind. Doesn't even have level 4 on the Archmage yet.
A town is under siege.
So missing out on that high level brilliance. So he's going to try go for some attack ground action with the mortar teams. Try and force the attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like he wants to try fight in this choke point. Got the flying machines trying to hunt down the fairy dragons. Getting off to the side. Panda try to find them with a breath of fire. Good start to the fight from Chaemiko. Really good start. Here come the Wisps looking for the detonate. Oh, Chaemiko lets Panda get out of position quite badly. But he's got enough momentum to keep it going. And this time a bit actually goes down, starts on cooldown.
Town is under attack.
Water team's going for the kill on the entangled mine, just about dead. And there it goes. Chaemiko on the attack. Come the Wisp with the detonate. And used all of his mana pots so far. Lawliet coming back in, trying to save the day. Town portal out. Expansion is dead. And he doesn't lose anything on the exit either. Chaemiko on fire right now. Oh, spoke too soon. Mortar team slightly out of town portal range. Much we got left. 2.6k left. Can of course walk the Tree of Eternity over later on.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice this. It does have a second expansion. Just to finish off the camp here. Should actually get pretty close to level up on the panda with this as well. Not quite, no, not quite. Okay. Keeper
A
finds
player's
the flying
forces are under
machines.
attack. The town is under siege.
And Chaemiko making up for lost time in terms of creeping. Level 4 on his panda now. Kind of running out of space, you know, so many heal scrolls. Looks like he's giving this solo experience to the panda as well. Wants that level 5 panda also. Oh, so close to completing it, but here comes Lawliet with the creep jack.
Player's forces are under attack.
Pops the scroll of the beast so he can pick up whatever drops. Town portal out. And it is the ancient jangle of endurance. Well-timed creep jack from Lawliet, but still Chaemiko doing very well. Treants in the gold mine, very annoying. Only one tower up here to defend against that. But yeah, good news that he managed to pick up that item. You know, you don't want
A player's
aura
forces are under
stacking,
attack.
like so much mobility boosted on Lawliet's side. Just kind of leveling the playing field. Okay, we've actually got a hippo in the mix now as well. 2-1 upgrades. This is 1-2. Still only 1 damage upgrade on the gunpowder units. And the expansion up and mining down here in the corner. Guess he's going to walk the Tree of Eternity across once this one runs dry. We've got 3.4k left in Chaemiko's mine. But Chaemiko, I feel like, has kind of allowed Lawliet back into the game. Playing very defensively over the last couple minutes. I feel like he should have been attacking Lawliet. You could see he was kind of at 70 food for quite a long time. Now, the income from the second mine. So I'm going to close that gap. Okay, baits the hippos over to the riflemen, so they get picked off very easily. And with that, it looks like Chaemiko ready for a scrap. With the fires, start things out. And they're in some trouble. Does have the invul potion though. Run out safety for the moment. Heal scroll. On the human side. He is getting very low now. Oh, big damage, but big heal scroll. They're running out to safety. Other back. Town portal out from Lawliet. And he does a good job keeping everything alive. At the end of the fight, Chaemiko further down on food. Scroll of regeneration there. Popping off a flare. Okay, so Chaemiko coming on the offensive again. He's got inner fire now. So the Master Priests still got a few Dryads for Dispel though, but they might not be able to dispel the inner fire as well as all the water elementals. And oftentimes the Dryads can't get out back to dispel the inner fire on the mortar teams.
A player's forces are
They have such a long range, so gonna be a nice little power up. Okay. Fairy Dragon's getting into an aggressive position, looking to force the issue. Oh, there go the flying machines. And Lawliet not chasing past the Fairies. Fairies do get a little bit of damage on them from the Riflemen now, though. And here we go, big fight underway. Heal scroll on Chaemiko's side. Fighting this one out. Good surface area for the bears, though, so they're doing a lot of damage. Detonates coming in from the rear. And now getting on top of the casters with some potential. Let's level up on the human panda finally. Heal scroll on the light side though, counteracting that damage. Big breath of fire from the light panda. Chaemiko out of heal scrolls. But Lawliet running out of units fast. His hero is still very powerful, but his army very weak now. Hero wars going after each other's panda. Human Panda still has the invul potion.
A town is under siege.
Activates it now. Town pulled out to safety. Oh, big breath of fire. Bunch of human units go down. So Chaemiko ends that fight. 15 food or so ahead. But Tree of Eternity is making its march across to the other gold mine. And only 1.3k left over here. So definitely on Chaemiko to either get another expansion cooking or come in for the attack. And from the fact that he's pumping more units, I'm guessing it's going to be attack. Picks up another heal scroll or two. There's the Staff of Sanctuary now as well. Filling up the flying machines with that. Okay, look, are they going to meet in the middle? Not really in Lawlight's favor to fight right now. So far behind in food. Catches a knight. Maybe pick that off since the staff's on cooldown. Heal scroll though to keep it safe for a touch longer. Flying machine's going to work on the Furies. There goes one. There goes another. Staff out on the Night Elf Panda. Chaemiko continuing his march forwards. He's on the warpath. The question is, does he go for the Tree of Eternity or for this expansion? It's further away. Looks like it's going to be the corner expansion. I suppose it's kind of nice because further away from the Moonwells, I would imagine. Gets to stop by the shop on the way across as well. Maybe pick up another heal scroll. Another invul portal.
A player's
Denying that
forces
to
are under
Lawlight as
attack.
well. How many mortar teams does he have? Just the two, so it'll take a while to kill this tree. And here comes Lawlight from the rear. Good reposition from Chaemiko. Well, you know, Lawlight is the one who has to engage, otherwise he's going to lose this expansion. More teams blasting away, and down it goes. And the Wisps just mass detonate themselves. Don't even try to come in to, you know, remove the holy fire. Inner fire, rather. Get some mana off these heroes. Just let them go down. Interesting. So, the big deal, I suppose, is can Lawlight get his heroes to level 6? If so, in a good position. But if not, Chaemiko in control at the moment, still with a much larger army. That said, Lawlight back up in mining. Chaemiko completely out of gold at this stage.
They came from behind.
So, Chaemiko feeling the pressure. Starting up an expansion, but the Dryad's coming over for the cancel. Chaemiko could attack this though. Instead, going to go for the main base, going to go for a kill on some of the Moonwells perhaps. Interesting. Oh, big haze fire. Bear army gets very weak from that. We'll take down another Moonwell. Lawlight does actually need these for food.
A player's forces are under
Not
attack.
supply stuck yet, but maybe very shortly. Use another Moonwell or two. Yep, looks like Lawlight's not going to be able to produce anything now. Upside down in supply and hasn't started any further Moonwells in the corner. So here we go, fighting underway. A bit of damage from the mortars getting on top of those Dryads. Both the Pandas are taking some focus fire. Looks like Chaemiko's army the stronger at the moment. Anti-magic shell from the Night Elf Panda dispelled. Big heal scroll on the human side. Just about only Dryads left now for Lawlight. Oh, and that's a level up on Chaemiko's Panda. Got the level up on the Keeper though. Because Panda in some trouble. Could pop his ultimate. Not yet. There it goes. Breath of Fire into ulti. Putting the Keeper up in the air and getting to work. The Night Elf Panda also very close to the level up. Hits it. Still alive. Slow on the Keeper. Will he be able to get away? He's up in the air. Gonna get surrounded. Staff on the Night Elf Panda though. Keeping him safe for the moment. And there we go. Night Elf Panda also going into the ultimate now. It's just straight up Panda Wars. Oh no. Pandemonium. Oh no, I had to do it. So the Night Elf Pandas going after the Mortar Team kills. Has to level up on the Archmage. Is that the last Panda, the Earth? I think so. Chaemiko not overextending, not chasing in too far. Takes out the shop, which is good because Lawliet plenty of gold since he can't produce units at the moment, having lost all his Moonwells. And there we go. Night Elf Panda is back on the ground. Oh, this could be a nasty Breath of Fire. Human army getting picked apart somewhat. Keeper probably has his ultimate ready to go again. Going for the kill on the Night Elf Panda, can't quite get it. Still have a good number of priests to heal up all of this damage. Mortar Team, that was the second to last one going down there. Dryad's coming back in, going to pick off the other Mortar Team. He's got the healing running. Chaemiko just going to try settle with the kill on the tree and gets it just before the mass teleportation completes, shutting out any further income of Lawliet. Still got quite a few peasants left for Chaemiko. Could start up the long range mining. Looks like he's invested all of his remaining gold into units. So doesn't have the option of building an expansion currently himself. Gonna go on to high speed here. Well, they're both muck around for a minute or two. So at the moment, protecting the long range mining.
A player's forces are under attack.
Slowly accrue another advantage. Invis Water Elemental going scouting. Lawliet has also emptied the tank in terms of gold, so he's coming on the offensive. It's the human panda low, a little bit surrounded there, getting entangled. Does have the invul potion and has to activate. Night Elf Panda in some trouble, gets staffed out to safety just before the Breath of Fire comes through. Dryad's blocking, keeping that bear safe. Doesn't have a lot of moon juice left though. Using the Keeper ultimate just to heal everything back up. Chaemiko has somewhat been drawn out though. He doesn't have, you know, long term. Like the healing on his panda is so much slower. So I feel like he doesn't need to take this fight until his panda's back at full strength. So not quite there. Does have a healing potion. Finds the Night Elf Panda slightly out of position. Focus Fire Panda Wars. Chaemiko's panda staying safe for the moment. Did pop the heal potion. Treant's coming into the long range mining line. Gonna slow that down a touch. Expansion tree from Lawliet in his main gets cancelled though. So maybe just enough to restart another expo. Oh, entangled, and there we go. Chaemiko pops his ultimate on the panda, coming on the offensive. And now it's time for Lawliet's panda to also pop the ultimate. Chaemiko has to be careful, his panda's ultimate's going to wear off first, and his panda was quite low in health. But it looks like overwhelming numbers at the moment for Chaemiko, serving him well. You have to kill all three pandas if you want to kill the panda while he's in this form. Dispel. And there we go. Chaemiko's panda running out. Oh! Is it? No. I was going to say, is that the last panda? No. It's got the storm one over here. So Lawliet's panda's still nice and healthy. Chaemiko's army, though, is still nice and large. As long as he keeps his own panda healthy and doesn't let it go down, he should be in a very nice position. Close this one out. Oh, that breath of fire didn't really hit too much. Focus fire onto the Night Elf panda. No, entangle. Is this the end? Has the town portal. Just keep it safe. Ooh, and the Night Elf panda survives one Moonwell. It's got a clarity potion. Seems improbable for Lawliet to win this one. Long range mining has been doing alright. Got close to about 1,000 out of that, so. And Chaemiko going to start up the expansion again. Interesting. How many priests does he have left? 2? 2 priests. Okay. We'll go back onto extra fast. Lawliet, he's got one more attack stored up. This gold mine's going to come online shortly, getting power built. There we go. Big damage from the mortar teams early on the Dryads. Just managed to pick off one priest, I believe that was. And now running away. With the fire onto the Night Elf panda, he's getting low.
Under siege.
Stuff out at the last second. Bit of damage onto all those Dryads. Thought behind this maybe there would be some treants chipping away at the peasants, but didn't actually happen. Or like a little bit too low on mana on that keeper. Having lost all of his Moonwells. Having trouble regenning his mana. And that's working out well for Chaemiko. Go back onto the high speed. And there we go. The gold is coming in for Chaemiko. Starting up a couple of towers over here as well. I think that's a wise choice. No light's going to come in. Pretty much fully stocked on his heroes. Focus fire onto the keeper this time. Gets a touch low at the start. The human army just so strong. Panda wrapping around, another big breath of fire and popping the ultimate. It's pretty bad breath of fire from the panda.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mass teleportation away from the panda ultimate interrupted. And the panda ultimate has picked off quite a few units. Back the other way, the human army unable to do much. The Night Elf is so fast, just running away to safety. We don't have any counter expansion from Lawliet. So even though he's getting a lot of nice kills here, doesn't seem like it's going to matter too much in the end. Got one guard tower trying to keep this safe. And there we go, Night Elf Panda's ultimate wears off. Fighting back underway. Dryad down. Another Dryad down. Doing his best, picking off quite a few units. But Chaemiko just too much of a lead, and now he's starting up a tank. Just go finish off the base. And that will surely seal the match. Chaemiko getting it done. Okay, pop in the ultimate. Chaemiko looking for the surround, looking for the kill. Big damage onto the keeper. There's the Dryad. Dryad number 2, still alive. Oh, now the Panda though. No more Dryads for the Dispel and the Cyclone this time. But that was a horrible surround. Just runs out to safety, no trouble. Surround again. This time that's looking a lot tighter. Quite in range. Doesn't have the gold to buy a Zeppelin anyway. And Lawliet finally throws in the towel. Whew, well done by Chaemiko. Good cancel on the expansion of Lawliet. I think that just gave Chaemiko a big enough lead. He came into those fights, he's down on hero levels, but boy, he had consumables for days. Triple heal scrolls, invul pots. And I think there's made all the difference. Well done and good positioning from Chaemiko throughout this match. Constantly keeping his mortars very safe overall. Good positioning for almost all the fights. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.